Good morning, YouTube. Today, we are headed to Music City Showdown in Nashville, Tennessee. It's technically actually not Nashville, but it's in Franklin, Tennessee. The William County Ag Expo Park. I say that 10 times fast. We are headed to Levi's house. I did make a clip before this, but I had to redo it because my phone wanted to say I was full of storage, which is not good because I kind of need a lot of storage for this weekend. So we are headed there right now to pick up Levi. It's 5 hours from my house, and we have only knocked off like 50 minutes, pretty much. Great news for the truck. AC finally works. AC has never worked on this thing since I owned it, which has been 2.5 years. September 2023. I think September 6th. Don't quote me. I don't know. But you don't know either, probably. So, and then I would show you, but as I did in the previous clip that we'll never see, you can't see the wheel on, but we finally got it fixed. We got it. We debeaded it because one little spot was leaking. We applied bead sealant, and then it was leaking again. But that was when me and Blake did it at 11. I guess you've seen that already in the previous YouTube video. But this time we applied bead sealant all the way around, and then Brandon thought the wheel was bent, so we put it on a piece of wood on the ground, and he absolutely beat the hell out of it with a dead blow hammer. And guess what? It stopped leaking. So we sprayed down the entire tire because it was leaking at like 65 psi. We aired it all the way up to 90. Let it sit on this piece of wood block, sprayed it down with soap, and it was leaking in just a little tiny spot. So Brandon took a dead blow and beat the hell out of it, and it stopped leaking, like completely. Knock on wood. I had it on the truck last night for 90 psi. Drove around the town, which is very small. Drove around Valmar. Drove around there, came back to my house, and then let it sit all night at 90 psi, and then this morning I backed into the driveway and checked the pressure. It was at 90, and I slowly aired it down to around like 70, and then drove to Motomart and got fuel in this thing, and then checked pressure, and it was still at 70. So now we are headed to Tamaroa, Illinois to pick up Levi. When I get there, I will check the pressure and hope it's at like 70, maybe turn it down a little bit. I don't know. Might just leave it. Yeah, I will see you on in Nashville or the next clip. Good morning, YouTube. Again, we are at the hotel. The home abode. Got the bathroom and everything. Twin bed, so for me and Levi. Then got a little lookout spot. Make sure the truck's not broken into. that is it from Music City Showdown. We are in Nashville and go cruise the strip of Broadway in Nashville because Levi's never been. And yeah, follow Connor and then head home. We were gonna stay tomorrow, but the show got over at like 5. So probably didn't get enough clips for y'all, but sorry about that. But let's head home. What is up, guys? We are finally home. We left Music City because I got over at like 5 and then went to Nashville. Found out one of my tires on the same wheel that has been messing up is messed up. Gotta figure out that later. But now we are home. So good night, YouTube. I'm ending it here. Thank you for watching.